My name's Emanuel Pastreich, and I have with me an expert, Miss Kim Hae-sun. Thank you for taking the time today. So recently, the Park Geun-hye administration decided to deploy this THAAD anti-missile defense system, and it's caused a lot of problems for Korean and Chinese businesses. Tell us a little bit about what happened and what the influence has been.
During 2016, the Chinese government has been contacting Korean government about what is your plan about the THAAD missile system.
Right.
And at the time, Korean government, I don't think they have explicitly informed about the plan of this deployment. But suddenly in July, in 2016, when there was a conflict between the South China Sea, just after the decision was made at The Hague, the Korean government has announced about the deployment of the THAAD missile system. Consequently, there was some anti-Korean business environment, especially in the area of the cultural, entertainment, electric car, battery businesses as well, LG and Samsung. Regarding
the resolution of this disagreement about the THAAD anti-missile system, this is something that can only be done by the government. But for the moment, what are your suggestions in terms of what Korean companies can do to respond for the short term?
We still need to maintain the economic and business relationship with our counterpart in China, so that when the situation goes over, then we can continuously resume the business relationship.
I think for many Chinese businessmen, if they see that Koreans are dedicated and will continue to try, even under difficult situations, that will impress them about the seriousness of the Korean. Whereas if they just leave, then I think it probably may have a very negative impact.
Koreans in general is lack of the long-term continuous relationship. Because we have this pali-pali,
do everything quickly.
Quickly spirit. But if you look at the Chinese style, they always continuously maintain the long-term relationship. So we should still be very patient to maintain the relationship.
In the long term, do you have any suggestions in terms of what strategies Korean companies should adopt in their relationships with China?
I would like to recommend that many Korean companies who are talented to develop such business areas, such as children's goods or children's food or medical business sector, like service sector, because a huge growing number of elderly population in China, and they lack of specialists in medical doctors and facilities. And especially they lack of the know-how of the medical operation service.
I mean, one of the big challenges right now is the new administration of Donald Trump in Washington, D.C. This unpredictability in terms of what the United States' role is, what impact do you think this may have on China-Korea relations?
Koreans in general, including the media and political leaders, we are at the moment lack of information about Donald Trump. And not many people has predicted he will be elected as a next president. But on the other hand, Donald Trump, maybe he is lack of political leadership, but he is a good businessman. So it's very important how to approach him and build the business relationship between Korea and the US and increase and stimulate business activities.